Hi everyone, my name is Lucy and I am going to show you a really easy and fun science project that you can do at home with things that you have in your home. You're going to need cups or glasses to hold water, you'll need paper towels, food coloring, just 3 colors, red, yellow, and blue, and then you'll need scissors maybe to cut the paper towels, but that is all that you will need. And we are going to build a rainbow bridge. So we're going to do something that will make colors sort of crawl over this bridge. So the setup for this science project, I'm calling it 5-minute science because it takes really 5 minutes or less, definitely very quick to get it set up. But there is a little period of time after you have set up your science project where you have to wait to see what the results are. Now, what's fun about this project is that you'll get to see the progress throughout your entire waiting process, but you might not have a complete rainbow for a little while. So I'm going to suggest putting it together the way I show you, and then maybe taking a break and going to do something else, go play outside, read a book, whatever you want to do, and just you can come back and check on it periodically, but you might have to be patient for your results to really show up. The other thing about this is because it is a science experiment, we never know how it's going to end up. So there are a lot of variables here, a lot of things that could change the outcome of the rainbow that you get. For instance, how many drops of food coloring you put in, the strength of your food coloring, how much water you put in each cup, how absorbent your paper towels are. So there's a lot of different factors that could change the way it turns out. And that's one of the really fun things about science, is that you can keep experimenting and see what kind of results you get. So I'm going to show you how to make a walking water rainbow out of a few simple objects that you have at home. Okay, so for this project, you're going to need 7 glasses, and mine are approximately the same size. If you can do that, that's great. You're going to need 3 colors of food coloring, red, yellow, and blue. And then you'll need 6 sheets of paper towels. The ones that I have are half sheets. You can cut your paper towels in half. If you want to save paper towels, you can use a whole paper towel. It's up to you. And then you are going to fill every other glass halfway up, or maybe even a little bit more, with water. So out of the 7, you're going to just fill 4 of them and leave 3 empty in the middle. And then into the ones with the water, you're going to add the food coloring, and it has to go in this order. So the first glass, we're going to add red. I think I added about 4 drops, but you could add more. And then put yellow into the second glass. And then into the third glass, we're going to put blue. And in the final glass, you're going to put red again. Okay, and then we're going to take our paper towels, and I will show you how to fold those. You're going to fold each one in half long ways once and crease it pretty well so it stays like that. And then you'll fold it in half again the same way. So it's this little strip. So you're going to do that with all 6 of your paper towels. Okay, now we have to make another fold in them. So you're going to fold them in half this way, and then depending on the height of your glasses, mine are pretty short, I'm going to cut about 1 inch off the end of each paper towel. So you can do that. If you have tall glasses, you might want to skip that. But I'm going to go ahead and do it with each one. Okay, so now we're going to build our bridge with the paper towels. So you're going to put, starting at your first red cup, you'll put one end of the paper towel in the red and one in the empty jar. Then in the empty jar and into the yellow and an empty jar blue, and then two more, until we get back to red on the other side. Okay, so now that we have it all set up, we're going to start to see what happens. And this is the part that I explained that might take some time. But theoretically, and I will show you in these pictures coming up, you're going to see how the colors will start to crawl over the paper towels. Okay, so now you can see how the paper towel is going to start pulling the color up from the jar with the food coloring, and it'll start dripping into the empty jars that are in between each color. And then theoretically, those colors will mix in those empty jars. So you can see how the blue and the yellow are dripping into that jar. You're getting some purple in the middle. The red and the blue are blending together, and the colors sort of climb on the paper towels so that you get this rainbow effect. There's a lot of green right there in that middle jar that's starting to climb up my rainbow. And so you can see how it starts to look like a rainbow. And eventually, over time, the colors will become completely saturated on your paper towels to create your walking water rainbow. I took mine out when I was done so I could kind of see the full effect of the colors. Thank you so much for joining me in this little experiment. I hope you had fun making a rainbow. And remember, it's with science, so if it doesn't work the first time, you can go back and try again. I also hope you learned a little bit about how colors blend together.